Alright, Shalom. All praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Let's get it. I'm starting the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night." You know, Yahawashi is going to creep up on a lot of people, you know, that's not observing, that's not watching, you know, that's not on point. Real quick, start Matthew 24. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse. I'm going to start at verse 42. It says, "Watch therefore, for ye not know what hour your Lord will come." Okay, so we're supposed to watch. You know, in the beginning of this chapter, it tells you, you know, Yahawashi tells you the signs to look out for, okay? And the signs are popping out the pages as we speak, all right? So we should be watching and measuring the times. It says, "But know this, that if the good man of the house had known at what watch the thief would come," and that thief is Yahawashi, it says he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh." So we should be on point. You know, we should be watching, okay? We should be measuring the times, okay? And observing the signs, okay? Because Yahawashi is going to pull up as a thief on those that don't take heed, that's not taking heed to the signs, that's not measuring the times, all right? Back at 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10, it says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up," all right? And that heaven that shall pass away with the great noise is talking about the heaven we are in now, okay? Okay, this rulership, this ion, this age, you know, which is Esau rulership, right? You know, when Yahawashi returns, okay, this place, this heaven will pass away with great noise, okay? And that great noise is going to be coming from the ICBM missiles, okay? And all the elements shall melt with fervent heat, all right? So Esau, Edom, his rulership is about to crumble. It says, verse 11, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons will ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" Okay, so it asks, you know, what manner should we ought to be in, all right? Real quick. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1, verse 13. It says, "Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lusts in your ignorance, but as he which had called you is holy, so be ye holy in no manner of conversation. Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy, alright? And this should be our mindset, okay? Alright? When you go into the word holy, it means sanctified. And the word sanctified basically means to be separate, okay? Or to set apart, alright? So as the hopeful elect, we are separate from this world, right? You know, we're not looking for, you know, the future things of this world. We're looking forward to a new earth, alright? A new heavens, alright? You know, we're not looking forward for a retirement plan or a 401k, right? We looking for salvation, okay? You know, the hopeful elect and these worldly people, you know, we're not on the same timing, all right? You know, we don't sing that we don't dance to that same tune, right? We don't sing the same song as the Apostle Kabbalah says, all right? You know, we're dancing to a different tune, all right? Back at 2 Peter chapter 3. And I'm going to read verse 11 again. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? It says, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of power, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay? This is the timing we should be on, okay? This is the mindset we should have. We should be looking for and hastening to the coming of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, okay? Like I said, we're not looking for the next 10 years in this wicked rulership, all right? You know, we don't even look forward into seeing 5 years, 2 years, okay? Me, and I know a lot of brothers, okay? We looking forward to this place being brought down tomorrow, okay? We looking forward to this heaven, Esau's rulership, to be brought down this year, Lord willing, okay? You know, we're not looking forward into that retirement plan, all right? Or that good benefits from your job, okay? That 401k. Okay, we're looking forward to seeing the destruction of Esau, Edom, rulership, and salvation, okay? And this place will be dissolved when YAHAWASHI pull up, all right? I'm gonna go to Isaiah chapter 34. I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, for the indignation of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. Okay, and this is a prophecy that haven't been fulfilled yet, okay? This is future prophecy, all right? You know? It says he had utterly destroyed them, okay? He had delivered them to the slaughter. This is what we look forward to, okay? All these nations feeling that wrath for YAHAWASHI. It says they're slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Come, this place is going to be rolled together as a scroll, right? And that scroll is talking about that mushroom cloud from the destruction from the ICBM missiles. And it says, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord YAHAWASHI is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the blood of lambs and goats, Slakia, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord YAHAWASHI had a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, okay? And Idumea, Basra is talking about Esau, Edom, right? America is the modern day Basra, the modern day Idumea, alright? This is what we look for. YAHAWASHI sacrificing these devils, okay? Putting them in chains, alright? This is what we look for. We're looking for the Lord to bring judgment upon this place, alright? Because this place is polluted. It's filled with wickedness, okay? Back at 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 12, looking forward, hastening to the coming of the day of Yahawah, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, okay? This place is going to burn, all right? It's going to be a barbecue from the chariots of Israel and by the ICBM missiles. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, okay? And as the hopeful elect, this is what we look forward to, the Lord's promise, okay? He promised us a new heaven, okay? A new earth where wickedness doesn't dwell in, okay? We're looking for a new heaven and earth that dwell righteousness, okay? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 17. It says, for behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind, all right? And that new heavens and new earth is talking about the kingdom, okay? All right? That former heaven and earth is talking about Esau's rulership, all right? Okay, it says the former earth should not be remembered nor come to mind, all right? It says, but be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create, all right? Yeah, we're going to rejoice forever in the kingdom of heaven, okay? It says, behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing and her people a joy, okay? But right now, due to this captivity, and we're not rejoicing, okay? Real quick. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And who's the righteous, okay? The elect, right? Even these other heathen nations want to see this devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, be put down, right? These other nations want to see this man be taken out of rulership, all right? And it says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, okay? And we're mourning right now, okay? We in captivity. Ain't nothing, ain't no rejoicing is going on, all right? We gotta wake up every morning to make Esau eat them rich while we get the crumbs, okay? You know, he's polluting the earth he with wickedness, all right? He's poisoning the food, all right? He's poisoning the children, okay? He's bringing out so many laws that's against YAHAWASHI, all right? So we're mourning right now because this wicked man is in rulership. But his rulership will be brought down soon, okay? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 1. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea, okay? And John, he saw the new heaven and the new earth, okay? He's seen the destruction of the first heaven, which is Babylon the Great. He's seen it be destroyed. He's seen it be passed away, all right? Okay? And when this new heaven comes to earth, okay, it's going to last forever. It's going to be an everlasting kingdom. Real quick, since I brought that out. Thank you. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 27. It says, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole earth shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Real quick, we're going to the word everlasting. The Hebrew word for everlasting is olam. It says perpetuity, antiquity, forever. Okay, and that's the key word, forever. You know, the kingdom of heaven is going to abide forever, okay? You see, the Babylonians, you know, the Medes and the Persians, okay, the Greeks, the Roman Empire, you know, their rulership, their kingdom was but for a moment, okay? It was only for a point of time. But the kingdom of heaven shall abide forever, okay? It would be an eternal kingdom, an everlasting kingdom, as it says, okay? And who's that everlasting kingdom for? The saints of the Most High, YAHAWASHI. You know? This kingdom will be given to his people, starting with the elect, all right? And all these nations will serve and obey him, okay? So this is what we look for. We look for a new heaven and new earth. We look for the end of Esau rulership, all right? Because his rulership will be brought down, okay? Real quick, I'm going to the Apocrypha, okay? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. That represents us dragging Esau Edom out of his rulership. Okay? It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Okay? So when these devils be brought down, okay, a new world will be established, okay? And that's going to be the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of YAHAWASHI, right? Which is an everlasting kingdom, okay? You know, Esau's rulership is coming to an end. And when you go into the word end, it means a final part, all right? Okay? And this man, you see, this man's rulership is being brought down. It's crumbling, all right? You know? This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand, okay? And the end, what's the end of all things? Okay, this rulership, all right? Esau Edom rulership will be brought down, okay? The end of his rulership is at hand. It says, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Okay? This is what we look for. The end of this rulership, all right? And the beginning of the kingdom of heaven. Lord willing, you will edify. With that being said, Shalom.